As you get older, life can only get busier, and to be honest, a busy life can cost you your best friendships if you are not careful. So let's say your friendship with someone faded because of a fight or falling out. A reconnection might be a little trickier to kickstart, but it's not impossible. So if you feel like rekindling old friendships, or you feel you have lost a lot of time missing out on someone or some people's life, these are tips that can help you out. As you know, we on eSplash always got you covered. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
Yes, we start up with this one. Reach out. Yes, be the bigger person. Try to reach out. What is the most that can happen? After you try and it still isn't showing positive signs, then you can take some steps back, okay? Because this life is short, oh. We don't want to keep unnecessary stuff in mind. So reach out first to clear your mind that at least
on your end.
I try. I try.
Yeah.
Yeah, friendships can be very hard to keep and follow back to back. Even family self, sometimes it's hard to follow everything.
True.
Especially friendships. But you know, there are some certain friendships that no matter the distance,
Yep.
once you guys connect, it's always a
Be like
vibe.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one as well. Some people, they might not even have anything against you or anything. They just want to go back into their space and you know, you can reach out, hey, what's going on, what's happening. If the person still has a wall around him, fine. But you have done your part as a friend to reach out.
Yeah.
You know, try again. If it doesn't work, then my brother, that's
Rest.
Rest.
Because you said they go through problem. You get petrol?
Okay, so after reaching out, you should try to talk about old times. No matter how long you've been apart, stories about old times never fail to bring you back to your old selves. Look at old photos, reminisce on the past, and bring back the most special events that you shared together 5, 10, 20 years ago. Go out and have lunch or dinner. Trust me, this helps a lot. And I totally agree with this one because I remember when my classmates from secondary school formed a group and then they added everyone to the group. I wasn't even going to say anything, but then they started posting pictures.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, that is me with my long neck like giraffe. Like, was that really me? So you remember some things that happened. They were talking about this teacher that every year they used to beat. And our set, they had to curb it. So a lot of memories would just keep coming back. You won't know when you would share one or two things. So yeah.
Old memories.
This for me is very important. So what I usually do for every stage of my life, I've been through from childhood to now, I make sure that I keep somebody or 3 people in that circle that still reminds me of that time.
Yeah.
So sometimes I might just do a video call and I add Chibi, I add Vechi.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my childhood. So we start to talk about stuff. So these things are very necessary because it helps keep you rooted, helps, you know, just remember where you're coming from because it's hard to forget. You can't keep everything in your head. So sometimes you need that connection to just jig you back. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, on to the next one. Get to know the new them. Accept people for what they are and for what they have become. Don't be stuck in the past or on the memory of what that friend used to be like. It's important to accept them as they are. Accept the new them, even if you no longer recognize the person you once met years ago because he don't actually grew. Maybe that thing went funny that year. Yeah, that's no funny now. Yeah.
So this one is very funny because it's not about even friendship now. It's about all those ego adubo. Yes. So now, you know, when they look at us, they still remember
Yeah, that boy.
Mama,
that boy.
Papa.
Yeah, so they refuse to see us as the guy that has changed.
You don't know, say you self they track the babe when they self they track.
Yeah, so I mean, it's also necessary to see you they track. So even for friends, I mean, evolution is important. People evolve, their identity changes, they want to change their look, they want to look different, they want to look better. So it's okay to, you know, accept maybe they are changing. Even if they are changing for the worse, it's not your business. You cannot judge anybody. Just accept them for who they are. And, you know, if you still want to be part of their lives, then
be there.
sure.
Steph.
Okay, next, you should try the fun things you used to do together.
Yep.
Remember the activities that you used to do together and how they made your relationship stronger? Relive those bonding moments, be it eating at your favorite restaurant, hanging at your favorite spot, and even playing your favorite childhood games.
This happens to me regularly when at times I think like when people share all those throwback video games, Mario, all those combats, and I have friends on social media who just say, you remember all those years? Because I did play game that year. They beat me tired that year. Like I will go to my cousin's place. They've told me go home, but we are there playing game because we have to finish. I couldn't finish Mario. I didn't finish Mario. There was Contra. There was soccer, there was Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. So at times when all those things come on throwback online, they just send it to me like, you remember that year?
By the way, if there's ever a petition against children playing mommy or daddy, I'm going to sign that petition.
Did you play mommy and daddy?
Yes, we did.
I don't think kids play that game. Did you ever do it?
Played it. Me, I played it.
You played it?
Nah, I was mommy now.
But you know, there's some
Who don't play mommy and daddy?
I didn't because I didn't grow up here. So
OJ, you were daddy.
you didn't grow up
mommy
here.
and daddy?
This OJ.
Like you
You know how
play
many
mom
mommies?
and dad.
No, what's
Play
that?
mom and dad.
What's that? Why will I play my
You play
dad?
man and woman.
What's happening
Did
with
you play adulthood?
Okay, bye.
But talking about this here, I mean, there's still some things that I.
So you want us
cannot do
wait?
with
You want
guys.
us to play mommy and daddy again with the girl?
No,
And I need clarification
cannot play.
because that's
OJ.
you said old games.
Can I ask a question?
You said old games that we
So,
played.
what happened to the girls that you've played mommy and daddy with so far?
Okay, you were saying.
So far, so good. Let me
You were
see.
saying.
I just remember one of the activities me and my guys used to do back then, especially where we used to eat, was there's this 1K joint.
Ah, 1K and Kenke.
That's from
That was nice.
Yeah.
I know future I'm not sure. They go,
Why?
they go,
Based on Big Boy.
go
There
that
go.
same place. They go win jaws.
But there are actually some joints that are not so open that you can get.
You know, go be like, that kind bonding again.
We just did together. We used to do this.
Yes, wrapping up Daily Top 5. Try never to lose them again. Lastly, and most importantly, try never to lose that friend again. We are only given one lifetime and one chance to meet people whom we can truly share the most important moments with. Appreciate what you have and don't be in a hurry to lose it. Hug them. Tell them how much you love them. Call them often because really, this life is small and anything can happen at any goddamn time.
Yes, you love them so much and not learn, like Ngoji said. But at the end of the day, it's just crazy how people outgrow each other and then they come to terms with the fact that they've outgrown each other and then they try to find an understanding, a balance, and come back together. Like, so there's this girl that went to secondary school together and we were cool, but she had a clique. I was everyone's friend, but I had some people I used to move with. After uni, and then she traveled out, and then we started talking, and surprisingly, like, there are 2 or 3 of them like that were now really cool. Yeah. And when we think about back then, we're like, oh, how come we weren't friends, like, really close back then? And then you think back and you're like, okay, maybe back then we didn't have the same things in common or we didn't have the same things we like, but now everyone's grown. We understand life. We understand that adulthood can happen to anybody. And you understand
Which at
that
times
people
is
go through a
awkward,
lot. Yes.
Like I had a crew. Junior has a younger brother, Fortune. So that's me, Junior, Fortune. And there's Chooks and Michael. 5 of us. If you mess up with one person,
Everybody.
you're going down. Like, they knew us with the terrorize.
Well, not did.
With the terrorize. People
you're
don't travel as... like, everybody's just scattered and chilling.
As well.
Once in a
guys are in
while,
touch?
yeah, most deaf. Once in a while, where you dig? Come make Uche. Oh, man, no, they come out, leave me.
You know, I love such friendships because no matter what happens, no matter how much money, where you travel to, whatever, when you guys link up, it's
course.
always a
Like
vibe.
nothing
Like, it's always a vibe.
Yeah.
But I would have to say, me, I'm on the table where I don't know how to communicate too well.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that you don't have
You don't have
right?
any... Yeah.
I'm always, there's something that will just take me away. But I want to be able to, you know, get better at communicating and making sure I call everybody, easy.
Yeah.
Where you guys, some people will be feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
You've not called
Don't
me.
call me.
True.
Yeah, when we go off, I'll give you people one gist that what happened. Now, babe, cause I'm.
Okay.
No one tell us now.
No, off
No.
Off air.
Oh, yeah, go on break, Jepo. Let's...
Off air.
Okay.
I'll
Now, man, quickly just wrap.
quickly wrap up.
Before this gist
All right.
come out.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's all over with Daily Top 5. We'll be back with Daily...